Russian girl jailed for wearing rainbow-colored earrings.
Here's a summary of the article.
While Norta's behavior had been ongoing for years, according to these sources, the women first reported it to supervisors in spring 2021, shortly after Norta was recalled from his first, temporary post-presidential assignment at Mar-a-Lago. In response to the women's allegations, the two sources said, naval officials promptly pulled Norta from the presidential support detail and reassigned him to the Navy's Washington, D.C. headquarters. That transfer appears in Norta's service record, and occurred on May 28, 2021. It's not clear whether Norta wanted to continue with Biden's White House or opt for a new assignment, but after the allegations surfaced, Norta elected a future with Trump over one with the Navy. A year after joining the Trump payroll, Norta was at the center of the most explosive national security scandal in recent history, when a federal magistrate judge authorized the FBI to search Mar-a-Lago for sensitive national security documents that Trump had taken from the White House and kept, in alleged violation of federal law. While none of the charges overlap with Norta's time in the White House, prosecutors say Norta helped pack boxes that Trump took to Mar-a-Lago. Sarah Matthews, Trump's former White House deputy press secretary who resigned in protest of the January 6 attack, told the Daily Beast that Trump wasn't above using the kind of leverage he would have had over Norta. The colleague, at Norta's request, then sent an encrypted text message to Norta and senior political aide Susie Wiles, assuring them that de Oliveira was indeed loyal and would not do anything to affect his relationship with Trump, the indictment claimed.
This post received a score of 4,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This just in. Sun and Rain jailed for conspiracy to create rainbows. Also Pink Floyd album banned.
All colors banned. Russia will now be a paunch, sepia and grey, washed out shithole with endless lineups and lousy cars. No more color.
Isn't it pretty much like that already?
Only in summer. It gets much more bleak during winter.
Yeah, but in winter there's at least some white, and a little bit of yellow mixed in. So, 2 years from the 3-day special military operation? Putin had promised. Sanctions affect citizens, not the Kremlin oligarch billionaires. The LGBTQ community has been declared extremist terrorists. The state can now arrest citizens and strip them of their homes and valuables if they dare speak up anti-war ideals, and Putin is issuing arrest warrants for anti-war Russians abroad. Putin in 2 years was able to destroy Russia and sink it back to the USSR. The Soviets were remarkably more remarkable. Modern Russia is a shell of a shell of a shell of what it once was due to decades of incompetence.
Like a Russian doll?
Matryoshka doll.
Blyatroshka. The LGBT flag is 6-colored, not 7. Cyan, edit, or whatever we want to call it, is not included. These swamp maggots banned the light spectrum. They best give St. Basil's Cathedral a paint job. It's clearly gay propaganda.
Russia issues arrest warrant for God for inventing rainbows. The Patriarch of the Russian Orthodox Church condemns the creation of rainbows and appoints Putin in God's place?
Now they are trying to arrest rain clouds.
Why does blaming vulnerable minorities work so well at redirecting the blame of social ills? It's literally the oldest trick in the book.
People are inherently stupid, and decades of religious and propaganda-based indoctrination assist in elevating the stupidity.
People need to realize how dumb the average person is, and then realize that half the population is dumber than that.
The best way to remedy this is to teach critical thinking from an early age, but this subverts the system and is seldom taught in schools. If you have children, teach them this early, not you specifically squish 042.
I agree. I have a degree in history, so I'm versed in critical thinking, albeit not perfect, but I'm doing my best with my kids too.
I agree, with my ethnic and gender studies degree that was the basis of it, critical think and critical theory. In the modern propaganda age it has been invaluable. It was so sad when I met a group of LGBTQ Russians in Thailand. They told me they left the country since the invasion and are basically staying away from other Russians out of fear. Not all Russians are like that, but they told me some really want them dead.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes. and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.